Finally, before we close, I want you to hear from, I'm trying to think, the mother of the bill, the spark that kind of started this whole thing. Sometime you have to come back for the rally afterwards to hear the whole story of how Denise Pursche found herself here today. But I hope she'll share just a little bit of the story. It has been a long and winding road, but when she was told by people that in her own school district that she couldn't see the material that her kids were going to be subject to, she got upset. And then she started calling, and she started meeting with Greg, she started meeting with people all across the state, and long story short, that's how we're here today. I don't want to take too much of her thunder, but she is a hero. She is an example. She's an example of what happens when parents decide to speak up and to not be quiet until they are heard inside this building in Sacramento. So Denise, we're honored to have you with us today. Thank you for being here.
Well, first of all, thank you to everyone that's here today and the coalition that we have built over this last year since I wrote the proposal that this bill is based on. You know, I thought my story was a unique story. I thought it was just my district that was hiding curriculum from parents, and what I found out there are thousands of parents just like me who went to their district to see it and were, well, sent on a merry-go-round of a goose chase, so to speak, to try to review it. In the fall of 2017, my twins were in the 5th grade, and I wanted to see the curriculum. And so I sent a message to the staffer at my district, and they sent me back a 1-paragraph, synopsis of it. And I sent back an email saying that's not exactly what I was looking for. I'm looking for the lesson plans. And then I got a synopsis of about 3 sentences of each of the 11 lessons that they wanted to teach my children. After, a few weeks went by, I asked her, I get the perception that you're trying to not allow me to look at the lessons. Is that true? And she said, well, actually, we don't want you to look at the lessons, because every parent who does opts their children out of the curriculum. Yes. So that's what my journey was. It took me about 4 or 5 weeks to review the curriculum, and when I did, I was like all the other parents who reviewed it. I opted my kids out. Now, the reason why I opted them out was because the curriculum was not age appropriate for these children, in my opinion, for my children at that age range. And so as time went by, I was asked by someone to write a legislative proposal, and I wrote this proposal, and then I walked it around the Capitol, and Senator Morell graciously picked up my proposal, and we have a bill. So that's kind of the short version of the journey. And we built this coalition, a cross-cultural coalition, across bipartisan. Believe it or not, we have a bipartisan coalition, and I'm not sure that everybody on the Senate Education Committee understands that we have this bipartisan and cross-cultural coalition from thousands and thousands of parents across the state of California. Well, we're about ready to go in to see what's going to happen today. And I want everyone to know that no matter what happens in this hearing, no matter what it is, that I am not finished. Right? It is not over. And I am not done. And I am not going away. And neither is anybody here. I thank you so much.